Is Indiana prepared for potential biological attack? What about the rest of the nation? That's what the Bipartisan Commission on Biodefense will be discussing later today, not in Washington, but at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The meeting will highlight the important work being done at locations like IMS to protect people, you, from biological threats. Also focus on how local, state, and federal governments can actually help. And joining me this morning is former Indiana Congresswoman and Biodefense Commissioner Susan Brooks. It is so good to see you. It's been years.
Good morning, Daniel. Good to be here.
This is fascinating. This is not something that, we normally get our hands and get to find out what's going on when people are talking about this. But this is something that you are actually co-chairing on this meeting. It's not happening in D.C.
Right.
It's happening at IMS. Why here?
I'm part of this Bipartisan Commission on Biodefense, and we like to learn from the experts around the country. We typically hold our meetings in Washington, D.C., but we wanted to focus on incidents that could occur at mass gatherings. And no place in the world has the largest spectator sport than the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So we're at the historic Speedway. They do an amazing job keeping the public safe, and so we are focusing on incidents involving mass gatherings. At IMS, we've also got John Ball from the Indiana Pacers coming in to talk about indoor facilities and how we keep, we have special security measures that these groups use to keep the public safe, and so that's why we came to hear from the experts.
That's fantastic. How will what you learn here make its way back to Congress and the White House?
Well, we hear from, it's going to be kicked off by Governor Holcomb.
Okay.
Today he is going to be out at the Motor Speedway talking to us about the Governor's Commission on Public Health, the focus on public health and the focus on biological incidents. And we hear from experts, we make recommendations, we put them in reports to Congress and to the White House, and then that's often how legislation is crafted, or we hope that they listen to these experts that we bring into DC, or we go out in the country and listen to.
These are smart people we're talking about.
These are incredibly smart people. We've got Dr. Chris Box, recently retired from State Department of Health, Dr. Virginia Kane, who's been leading the Marion County Health Department, Dr. Brett Marsh, our state veterinarian, because we're also going to be talking about agricultural issues as well.
And speaking about agriculture, it's also an important topic because these are not only biological attacks, protection against other, like for instance, people, but we're talking about plants and animals.
Absolutely. Have some experts from Purdue coming in because avian flu, which we actually have had some outbreaks of, significant here in Indiana, impacts our economy, impacts prices at the grocery store. If you have to, get rid of massive numbers of chickens and turkeys and so forth. So these are just very serious issues, and we want to make sure that the partnership between federal, state, local governments and the private sector is strong.
Working together. You have a plan to look at the government's ability to defend against biological events like pandemics too.
Absolutely. No, this is about naturally occurring biological incidents, man-made attacks, how people can learn how to use a virus, to weaponize it, or for instance, a lab that has a spill, or a lab where there is an outbreak coming from a lab incident. These are all the types of things that we want to keep on the top of mind of lawmakers and of the White House to make sure they understand what we need to do to protect against it, to prevent it, and or to mitigate it if something should happen.
We got some people who are planning to be here, and some are going to be joining us by Zoom. This is a who's who list, political names. Former Homeland Security Secretary Tom Ridge, former Congresswoman Donna Shalala.
She is here.
And former Senator Tom Daschle, and more.
Congresswoman and former Health and Human Services Secretary under President Clinton, Donna Shalala, is co-chairing the meeting. It's very important. This is a bipartisan meeting. We set politics aside, but we know that this is a political, these are recommendations that politicians have to take up. So we work very hard to come up with really practical recommendations, hearing from the experts. And I'm so proud that Indianapolis really does it best.
Mass events. For coming on and talking about this event, a big event happening at IMS. Former Congresswoman Susan Brooks joining us this morning. We appreciate your work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Go to fox59.com/links to learn more about the Bipartisan Commission on Biodefense. We'll have everything you need to know listed there. Jim?